What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. And what's good, Renegades? What's good, the book club? We got a new Ren reaction. Now, this is for Genesis. Now, I am doing the money game, but it's going to be all three. It's going to be a long video, So, until then, I wanted to get this. So, I'm shooting for Saturday to go ahead and drop the money game. So, in the meantime, we got this, and I know y'all gotten plenty of other suggestions as well. So keep them coming in the comments section. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. OG members, what's good with you? Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to drop a comment. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this. The last one that I did I think was Sick Boy. And that one, I brought up certain things in there and, it brought up some, comments in the comment section, some back and forth, which I always like different dialogues and perspectives. So, as long as everyone keeps it respectful, you can definitely, engage in that. But let's see what this brings about, shall we? Let's go. Genesis. Are we getting back to the one-shotters?
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep.
Okay, so he's definitely getting with as far as the one shot, but I hope that he's going back to eat that food because it really did look delicious. I'm not even gonna lie.
I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark, people dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art, never was late for the art. Genesis rain and it rain when it start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
And of course, Genesis, like first where it began, different type of thing. And what's interesting is like I can almost feel like a correlation. I don't know what came first, High Ren or Genesis, or but it to me, I'm hearing the words that he's just like never late for the art, and I feel like that is such a dope phrase, like it reminds me of this phrase that I heard, and I think I was watching like a clip of John Wick, and I think that the person who said it was quoting somebody like, known, but it was something along the lines of if you want peace, be prepared for war, or, something along the lines of that. And it may seem like, oh, why would you need to prepare for war if you're at peace? And it's just like because other people are gonna want that, So when I hear him say never late for art, it's just all like there's with the way to me personally, like when it comes to creation, there's not a timeline on it or on when it's going to arrive. When it arrives exactly what I need it to arrive. So it's never late, and I just never heard somebody say that, and it just makes so much sense to me because anytime I've written a song, anytime that I have created a book or a story or just feel inspired to create something, I can look back at every one of those moments and be like, oh, I mean, it came on time. It was never late. You know what I mean? And this is dope. I'm liking the vibe. The reason why I said the whole high REN because it's like it seems like he's constructing for one, for anyone who's just diving in, they can be able to get a sense of what he's talking about. Like, because y'all let me know in the comments the stuff that he's dealing with, and he was saying he's all like, "I'm sick," real life, I'm licensed to kill. It's John Connery, like all of that is dope, and it's just like sometimes when you have certain illnesses or you have a certain level of depression, you may think that is grounds to be like, all right, I'm done with it, but don't. Just like you said, there's times of this and times of poverty, and it's a wild thing to witness, whether it be through people that you look up to or you yourself. There's different points in time where it's just like you had a lot and points in time where you had a little, and it's understanding that balance. And I feel like that the Genesis is a really good name for this. You know what I mean?
I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was
Yeah.
late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain when it start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Mm. And this beat, man, and the video, like the cameraman is killing it with these one shots.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that. Beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch route, but I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That find freedom in rhyme to defy my depression.
Oh my goodness. And the wordplay, and again, like this sounds different than the other stuff that I've heard, and for me, what's interesting is as a rapper myself, there's certain songs where it's just effortless. Like everything just came to be and it you can like hear almost like I don't know if the listener can always hear the ease in which the song came about, But to me, this seems like one of those songs where he heard the beat and it was just fluid. Like it just came out. Like it wasn't like sitting for a couple of days. This seemed like very easy, and not to say that it's not complex because it is, but sometimes a lot of the complexity happens in capturing a particular moment that you don't quite understand at the time because you're pretty much like a conduit, and you're just all like, man, this sounds dope, man. This, yep. And then you hear it back and you're just all like, whoa. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, that, And I feel like it matches with what's going on in the video because I wonder with the way that the video is done, this particular type of one shot and moving around to where it feels like he had a bunch of edits, but it's literally just this one shot. I'm still like, yo, but what about the fish and chips, son? I want you to go back and eat it, man. Don't waste it. But the fact that he's maneuvering the way he is, I don't know if he pre-planned or if he knows the area, so he's just all like freestyling because every movement that he's doing in rapping as well, all of it just feels like it goes, the nighttime scenery, walking through the street, kind of like stopping mid eating, and then just continuing to do his thing, and then hopping on there. Like there's certain things that he's doing that I feel like it's just in that particular moment. I don't think it was like super premeditated. And it to me it brings it full circle of what I was saying about the song and the ease that I feel like he may have had. I don't know for sure, but to me it just feels like there is a ease in the way that he's getting all this off. You know what I mean? So it's just dope.
And a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression.
Yeah.
I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain with a star. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Man is killing it, man. He just goes off like it's nothing. Like he didn't just destroy this freaking beat. It just left a trail of freaking flames behind him. He just walks off into the night. Before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Yeah. These are not singles, these are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase all of that in the link in the description. And just check it out because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So anyways, oh, this is dope. I still like go back to the fish and chips. No, but this was dope. And even the beat, there's something about like this almost I don't want to say like ancestral, but almost like this tribal, feeling. And then for it to be called Genesis and just the way that he was like maneuvering in the words he was saying, I'm just all like, man, this is a dope one. This was a dope one. So let me know what y'all think. Again, the next one is gonna be the money game 1 through 3. I think what I'm gonna do is the suggestion that I like the most was I think it was the music video for 1, the lyric video for 2, and the music video for 3. I think that's what was like mostly suggest that particular format. So that should be out by Saturday. But anyways, y'all, it's Mr. Composition and MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Make sure to like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a video on the road to 10K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all.